mesehere erikanganisha business buti namutina amavina awikira no muziki live band watahuna tuwita bimbi tetete EDRC David Kalupa Mayeya Santa Katerilang Boni Kamala Leusa na Pila Boy Good Hope Alex Musjo Binelli Mr. Roy Lusenge Tembo Edwin K Leader Sis Kanyere Heli Baby Mama la Mama B16 Kajana Jole Maskahafi na bandu bangaungahu Hebu Bujo Nice Cake Troublemaker Jasmine Effort Poto Ayadieri Hebu Nyangabu Soldier Eliengera Mtolmo VIP Mitwali Viri Via Pitable Mitwala 3 na Mitwala 5 milioni 2 milioni 3 na milioni 5 esha nyui chama chungula seku mnibiri esho manchanjacha tuwa ale bad ticket ukwasinjikana nesesa unumukolesha Momo Pay uhimate star chikumengani 5 star isatu star ngumanguma 2 musanji nguma mwenda hash iwana kwa mabirende rako uhandike a transaction ID aiye ticket yao chama teka nibwa ne Tala Audio na Nyabode Foundation iba ni matikibwa ne Coca-Cola MSF Iriso Kofoka Centenary Bank DSTV Linkbus Sport TV Rich Hand Atlas Modo Kasese General Hardware.
Fort TV ikara osemerirwe.
Explore an exceptional half-acre plot with a freehold title in the charming area of Onjara. Priced at 220 million Uganda shillings, this land is perfectly situated in a close-knit neighborhood near Boma and is just 2 kilometers from the vibrant Fort Poto tourism city. Nestled on a gently raised terrain, it offers a magnificent view that makes it a truly unique investment opportunity. Imagine building your dream home or a gateway in this scenic spot, enjoying the tranquility and the convenience of the city proximity. Secure your piece of Onjara's beautiful landscape today. Contact us today at 0774 322 273 or 0751 474 481. You can also visit our offices at Tora Mall first floor, room number L236.
Baj Property Link Uganda Limited, customers' need is our goal.
We'll be back from that short break. Twasokwa tugaruka with our topic of discussion. Nikusima kusama tuchala Fort TV. Nyenche kara ya hati nikusaba genda Facebook on our YouTube channel. Go on Google Play Store, download the Fort TV app. You can also listen to Fort Radio that is online this morning as we analyze the NRMP LOU coalition in Toro and Rwenzori sub-region. Will it work out, or it was a planned move by PLOU to just have a group of youth after Wagambati time tebecha NRM Mzee under the bidding ya kumanyiro tuko pamoja amabana mbanitakiza Robert Akiki ojakwano producer aja kutera namba yesimu aho. We shall be receiving 2 or 3 calls if time allows, but you can also send your message on our Facebook account and our WhatsApp number is up there. You also join our topic of discussion. I've been joined by a team. I have the NRM chairperson from Bunyangabo and youth representative Mupi LOU. I'll start with the NRM chairperson of Bunyangabo, Haturamshio Nchakarahati, then youth representative wa PLOU. Nukamale Atugambere. What is PLOU? Then we go on with the program. Abok Ramchahavant.
Avala muno mtekaniza program wenu. Kiza mtawange na wakutorora hero kwa TV Fort TV na mtahe wangu wikitini Shakayondo Gilbert akubanza ntushime nyuya na bala program abali hero kuna mtorora all the viewers na management ya Fort TV habo kuturaliza kuija kubazaho ensonga za NRM National Resistance Movement and the coalition rundo mukago ogoro hagati ya kitebe kya NRM hamna Patriotic League of Uganda. Mbaragange Maitakato Sen, chairman wa NRM Bunyangabo district, kandi of course mugisa mkuto korora ngo we are here in the studios to discuss what we launched yesterday at Nyeka Hotel, KVMB Wego Wekitinisa Henry Basaliza Arali, nka regional coordinator wa PLU, kandi PLU na NRM tosoko ya ukaneza. In my own analysis, PLU is a grey hair of NRM. So it's a roho because of the values, the mission, and the vision of the party of NRM. So kilo chaito tungela go mukago gwa amani okorora tugenda kumobilizinga tuta together to achieve our target of 90% support for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. So nizonsonga tulikuja kubazaho kutujira mu studios hati kani saba abatuliriza na barutora heru wako okwikara mukahura kutukuja kuchenchura ebintu ebe.
Let us first have that video of Henry Basaliza wakienda launching the tuko pamoja Mutoro. Then we shall also have a video of Kato. He talked about some things. Then njakuja mwaka yondo tutaandikira gambi what is PLU. Then we continue the topic of discussion.
Kweteranizao abagenzi baitu NRM kueleka Yexine chaitu echa Patriotic League of Uganda lichikoragana na NRM kumekinga sure nti omugurusi President waitu Yoweri Kaguta Museveni atungire 90% kuruga Mutoro sub-region. Eno koragana nichagenda maiso mtuicha kurubata hamu na NRM kugenda with district zone is Mutoro sub-region kusera akahuru kanu kandi mtuicha kukoragana na abantu bandi bona abarasobora kutweteranizaho na wengi tweta bulioni akusoba kutweteranizaho kukoragana naitwe kugenda maiso turole 90% region tukihireyo.
It is a big factor that they need to plan for immediately, otherwise it is reducing, because the way you see things, it is not how others analyze them. Yes, Mubende, Kakumiro, Kivale, Kagadi Road is good, but also we need to work on Chegegwa, Chenjojo Road, because the journey of 4 hours to take 9 hours is a problem. So we need to think onto that, and as people that loves our party, we need to tell our party the truth. That lets us do A, B, C, D, and then we move on.
Kweteranizao abagenzi baitu NRM kueleka Yexine chaitu echa Patriotic League of Uganda
nikakeire PLU kweteranizaho NRM kwantu basera karuko mgurusi Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Kayo it has been a while talhamdu. It has been a while mazarakire ntakuongeza. Ramucha habantu tugambe what is PLU nyitaho. Andikira.
Ote muno akiki kandi na management ya Fort TV kana bali nywena na Mutorora a Fort TV ngakutosa ibara lyange Inyo Gilbert Kayondo omusaijo mchwambo mulabyoma kandi omwa kwebembera ensinganto from the youth representative mukisinde chaitu cha Patriotic League of Uganda abo ensinganto mu Toro region. Patriotic League of Uganda hiyo erinka pressure group. It is a pressure group kandi pressure group kuteka esera habintu ebimu ekurora turwanira kurihangari bya Uganda bya Albata Burundi. Cyo kubanza Patriotic League of Uganda esera ntuteka muno kurwanisha bulwenguzi. Patriotic League of Uganda tuteka muno esera kurora abantu ngagonza ihangari yabo. kandi kurora ngu nitu involvinga muno the youth kurora nibajumbera n'ibintu bino by'obubembezi leadership kandi ekitongole kino undi kitebe kino nikyebemberwa owekitinisa General Moses Kainerugaba CDF ihanga lya Uganda kandi omumyoka we sazinu niwe owekitinisa Toyota na General Secretary waitu owekitinisa Kabanda kandi tuine ba coordinators General Kainerugaba our chairman akakoma ba coordinators aba region yenu nitwebemberwa owekitinisa arali Ntegeki Basaliza nga coordinator kutuma 10 kandi nyowe alimukagamba nindora nintwa I'm in charge of the youth tuine owekitinisa Mukidi Basemera nuwe in charge wa abakazi then tuine coordinator deputy coordinator nuwe chairman LC5 wa Kamwenge district Omnyo Karungi kandi kiro cyaijo tusoboire kurora tuteka munkora ebyabakama baite batandikisizeho ubali mukito hakitebe cyaitu ekikuru cya NRM cya Dondo afizete za NRM na mbere bakoliro mukago abantu abandi bane bamanyangu PLU kitebe kikurwanisa government but nangu ito twagamba ito we are within NRM. It's a pressure group within NRM. Kurora tubazaho ibintu bikire kuteka munkora ebintu bikuba kozereke kuba bwire. Nigo muri mongwito kandi tukakanaga na NRM. Ntukora tukintu kimwe. Kuya tukenda kuija kwikiranganiza no kusoborora abantu engiga zonyini ezituronka PLU kandi ngo kutukuja kubantu korana na mtayi wange Abokata Hussein yono no chairperson wa NRM wa Bunyangabo district kanyo mumanyire nka my lecturer wa Uganda Pentecostal University kandi Charinga na mageza yagamu aganyine he contributed a lot so aboki ni kusima kurwanyika nayo mu studios za Fort TV kandi turore twakora ham kurora toyaye nsonga tutukuija kutere ndingidi ya NRM na ebikuba bisobere tubaza kandi ko kutaba mu tukora ekigwire tugambe ekikigwire ekikire kandi our role now is to mobilize for president kurorangu ko kwa bocha gambire twetaga 90% kandi kaire ko kusera akaru buli kitebe cyona sazinu kirumukwetekaniriza kusera akarukaje ombaye ndoro tulonchingire yesterday anto ambeke mbaga social media mkaje kugambira president ebintu tukwetaga bati abamwe ebintu tukwetaga tutantu bazahe bimu tukabiteka numbahandiki kandi our efforts zikabaha ma TV hano our efforts zibaira ha radio nitubazaho rugudo urwa Kampala Fort Portal Mitiana Road urugudo turubarizio nambe tukubaliza sazino already government yamaze kusechoringa sente urugudo nduja kutanduka kukoro ezibere efforts zaitu ezitubeye tukora ntubaririze ensonga nutatul within NRM pressure ya boki tukitekero tubeye ntubazaho ensonga zekizaniro ngo kutumanyi kurungi tutaha tiny itaka niliriale selekizo beto cyo mugiso mzali owekitinisa omukama weitu oyo nyimba kabamba iguru ijwera ampango akasobora kutuha itaka sazenu government ekitulinzira kurora itaka nkokuliro kurora batunga sente ezo kandi nkabembese twina kutekaho amani mengi muno akube kizanire kinichetagiseho kizanire cyaho imabot ya kizanire cyaitu hano
Kayondo hapo tuja kuba
we need to put that focus so wendeza nkugambire ndi eze nsonga tugangu tuzikusaka kuonga we have been advocating for issues as affecting atoro kandi ezimto ziraizingire when it comes to industry park.
We shall go there, Kayondo. Aboki, if I'm asked, do you think why this coalition at this time as NRM with the PLU, and do you think to really work or to achieve what you are targeting, both parties?
Otomuno wekitinisa kiza na Fort TV yona in general. In politics there is what we call cooperation agreements. You can cooperate with the different entities to achieve the same objective, to achieve the same goal. So kuija kwa PLU Patriotic League of Uganda to mobilize with NRM kikire kimu kandi kyobuli habwokuba ngo whatever that is done in this country it goes through a process tukuligamba ngo hatu barabaro PLU eja ko yahagura ko the government yayo. Actually if we can work with DP our kitinisa no but Mao as a minister in the NRM government what is hard to work with the PLU that has started within the circles of NRM. Because when you look at the PLU, the biggest leader in PLU is Wikitinisa Kainerugaba, the CDF of this country, who is appointed by president. Now, do you expect to be a parallel line fighting the same system that is appointing them to work with the party? Kwangu chikoseroge kiro cheito kibere kiri kuoleka abantu manyira abantu abakiro wingi bakira kutekereza ngo hata baharaba haro pressure group it must go against the government. That is a very bad thinking in this era, in this century. Ngo nikisoboka okora pressure group to pressurize the government kukora ibi bitakakozere but when you are agreeing together and when you are moving together. So kero cheito tukalire ganyika hotel Wikitinisa henratoralize nkabibembeze ba party ya NRM district muna kwa abera hogo Wikitinisa Kilea kuga Fort Portal City habera hoga Wikitinisa Kabyanga David kuruga bunde bujo Kato Hussein nyo kuruga Bunyangabo. Actually even Wikitinisa Nkonga Kirigelete tangatangene mtauna abere naija from Chenjojo. But what was the purpose is ito abyanarayemo turkuikara na ba PLU because our structures it will be easy to achieve the 90% support that we want. With echo turugamba 90% haro abantu batakwetegereza politics. Utugamba 90% bagamba hatu hurabo instead yo kugambira president if turukwetaga bakedima bakala makoma rundi bakanga kumusaka no kwakakole birukwija hatu gweme tubuleta birungi. Ngunyowo no Wikitinisa Kayondo nsobora kusaka president Museveni. Nsera obururu support ya 90%, but when you are telling them ngubeitu byono tukobekora na hanu twetaga tugoreho abaru kusoma economics. There is a new chapter of economics called Musevenomics timanyiro muraba
by Professor Ephraim.
Yes, Kamuntu. If you read that article, that book, it is very clear and you look at the background of this country mbere tubere 40 years back and where we have reached and where we want to be. For example, if you read our slogan of this season, protecting the gains as we make a qualitative leap into a high middle income status. It is very clear. Ngoda government ekimanyire tukayikire mbere turugenda. When we talk of we must reach the middle income status. We are almost there, but there is something not yet done. Qualitative leap, we must do it abruptly. We must force it to happen. Chamanyisango, yes, as government, we are not very, very comfortable. That's why we need another time to move on. So tukwantabazaho kuchweka kienda hachukumi. Muliano region, ola kakaguza, hiyo tore kwa liweki. Can we watch and go back and see toro miyaka makumiana and toro where it is? Manyo ntegerize. Ngo nikisoboka okugamba ego kintu tukakitungire ego tukakitungire. Baitu kintu tukakitunga. Hati etugenda chikatalabaniza nikia ina mobilization. We start with negatives, which is very dangerous. Ido mbege ni bazaho ruguderwa actually my especially chegegwa chenjojo. What is the worst part? Itu na tugirora ngo the worst part. But it cannot blindfold me not to see ngukuruga mubende kakomero kibali kagadi ukatoka chenjojo. The road is very good.
You even sleep.
Can you even sleep and drive? And it was same government yakozereki. Now unkoko yakozera that wing, that ring road in Abazaho, it is very possible to work on the Kigegwa Chenjojo road. The Mitiana Mubende, at least the work is in progress. They are working. Then the good news that we have, the government has already secured funds. It's under procurement. But that yeke kireka kuba the main topic. Kugamba aita toro tukoliyo hakuru rugude rubi. No, don't forget, currently this country, the whole of this Uganda, the most standard laboratory now is in the Buhinga Regional Referral Hospital, unless people are not making research. Na ababaire nibayiruka kugenda kukora test Nairobi.
International
kukora test South Africa. Now you can do tests in Buhinga. In the past we didn't have the CCT scan. Buhinga Hospital. Now it is there and very functional and operation because tungira abantu abatungire obuhereza. So tuleke kuleka kurora ibikozerweho tukabanza kwebembeze bitakozerwe. Baitu leka tubaze bikozerwe na mobilization. Then tuongere bitakakozerwe. Kandi egi ndiye nsonga habwake tunatugare president emyaka endi 5 okukora ibyo turukora tubikakozereki. But our collaboration with PLOU, I appreciate it as a NRM chairperson of Nyangabu, and we are ready. Actually, we are going to mobilize together for the official launch, a regional launch on 25th. Koraitwena and Tuijahamu, all districts, you get masses of people to come and launch Ogwo Mukago officially. Kirikije Verege press briefing, and now we shall have to brief the voters. We shall have to talk to all stakeholders. Nguhati ababaire mbatekereza ngo ekitebe kya PLOU ne kitebe kya NRM tibisobora korana nangwa ntukorana hakuba you never know PLOU is the government in waiting.
Kato, as a member of NRM,
yes,
a party that has got its structures,
yes,
and we also see PLOU having its own structures,
yes,
don't you think at one time it is going to cause like a fight? Kuwa buli muntu nagamba kandi wanire nsigaze ekindi
in the Company Act eberagiro ebyebembera kuregistaringa ibitongole, there is the word amalgamation. To join together it has no harm. Hato turakwata abantu bange bapate NRM 30 hacyaro tukajya tukateranizaho aba PLOU, isn't it? You will move from 30 maybe to 50, maybe to 45. Meaning the number has increased. And in politics, it's all about numbers. But the moment we get numbers, it is easy to mobilize and get more numbers. Now, structures like NRM, PLOU, it will be very easy to mobilize. There is no fight. That's why we're initiating this cooperation. Kutandikira mulitu wa party members, wa party leaders, we sink it down. So that by the time we join the structures, they don't see it as if they have come to fight each other. To zero koraham, because our target is to have a good governance.
Thank you very much. I want to come back to Mr. Kayondo, being a youth representative. And Toro is one of the regions where the youth have been neglected. As a coordinator in the party, in PLOU, since 2002, what measures have you put there?
Mr. Keys, as you are coming to Kayondo, I want you to complete your question. The youth have been neglected in which field?
I'm coming to that.
Because we need to be clear. The youth you're talking about, like in Bunyangabo, we are demanding 900 million.
I'm coming to that. The youth in ghettos, in the whole of Toro region, have not benefited from this government, where they get 90%. Since you were appointed in 2022, Gilbert Kayondo, as a youth coordinator, which measures have you put there, or which steps have you taken so that the youth also benefit under your pressure group?
Government ya Uganda ekwembero actinisa President Museveni ya NRM takaneglectingaga the youth in Toro.
Ghettos.
It's all about how are we prepared? How are we mobilizing? How are we in touch with our leaders? And it is. Norano Gambangu, the leadership chikafuye ngu yahinduka. If you are not prepared, if you are not organized, you will not do what? You will not achieve anything. We need to prepare ourselves. And it's what we have been doing. Preparing Tekanizensingang. Ugamba youth valley neglected. We have industrial hubs. Both Kienjojo and in Toroko.
Even Kasese.
Even Kasese. the youth mbabatwaraga kurora nibasoma mbatunga skills, because government hati nenda kuteka muno emphasis on skilling the youth. Ngo mulimo guno kugeo kamara kusoma university maze gukora public administration maze gukora business administration kugaruko kaikara muko teino mulimo gwengaro gose nikubano kwa, because we need to understand ngo ekisibu kya unemployment, it is a global challenge. It is government to find ways kande cheriyo ni ekora when you think it is. So youth tababaire neglected.
Don't you think the youth also need money?
We have not fought for our youth, especially the ghetto structure. Have we prepared the ghettos? Kurang Kampala, we raised these issues. Raising against Ongeno to Gatoli meetings in Abakat now on Nyorokaton. Go to Ramantura Kampala, Busoga. They are giving resources. Leave alone they are skilling, but there are other resources to empower the youth. Go in a thousand and between Toro Kingdom in partnership with the government.
And they have received the funds.
They have received the funds.
Around 1 billion.
Yes, they are going to
youth empowerment in Toro Kingdom.
Yes, youth empowerment in Toro Kingdom. They are doing that. So that's what we are talking about. Kakuba turora hati okama boiruka kulobinga, balobinga wasika waleta. Hati tuenda turora even other leaders, naito ba leaders about leka tugenda tusike tuletere Nsinganto. Tusobole kubakumakuma. So ngo Nsinganto zaitu ngo hati okutulumbwibwa akaruru tulimbwire bokuramuza. Hapana tujja kusera muzee akaruru tujja kusangana about yebi bukabuzo.
Yes.
But we need to find kubalizana ba youth bagenzi baitu amazima. Are we prepared? Government teyamba individual. Government neyamba abantu abali abekumakumera hamu nibekuyamba. Bete byona ekikuru muno kiriki oturantu gamba 90%. Tugamba 90% with reasons. Abwake tugamba president agaruke 90%. And so ngere kubanzeri the peace we have in this country. It is key. Bino byone tukubaza byona kakuba tubataine obusinge nimwijuka kurungi how this region dukaduke yali mwenu region mu myaka 25 nyuma dukaduke yali Kasese Bundubujo no kwikake mahano rubona
no wait bunyanga
no bunyanga bwa abantu basukaga nbija kuno. But now the country is stable. It is stable. Sima UPDF, Uganda People Defense Forces. Tukisima kuba ekwemerwa General Kainerugaba hamuno wakitinisa Commander in Chief President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Sabalwa. So ngo obusinge abantu ambagangu itwikantu zino obusinge bato bogenda Kongo abantu tubakwegomba kwikarai. Gendo noja kusanga mtu ina abakongo tuina abanyarwanda tuina abarundi tuine aba Eritreans tuina Ethiopians bona balhano habwaki
kwa mahanga gabo tali obusinge
habwaki mahanga gabo tali obusinge. Yes tuine
hano ndali obusinge.
Yes tuine challenges. Challenge enkuru mune yesingira kutolia televizivu nga NRM kurangu service delivery takukambana. It is corruption.
Fort TV. Stay entertained.
Chakere asosa madre kuna munani kwiri 10 mu 2025 okwa Resort Square obutudi Kasese ni Tal Audio na Nyabawore bamasana mani nari kuradiria abanyarojero nyabose lebe n'umutina mutina gari kangani omuyira gabikajya ewo hurekerera emesehere ari kangani cha business mutina mutina amavina awikira no muziki live band watahuna tuwita bimbi tetete EDRC David Kalupa Mayeya Santa Katerilang Boni Kamala Leusa na Killer Boy Good Hope Alex Musjo Binelli Mr. Roy Lusenge Tembo Edwin K Leadersis Kanyere Heli Baby Mama la Mama B16 Kajana Jole Maskahafi Nabande bangaungahu Hebuni Bujo Nice K Troublemaker Just Miss Effort Poto Ayadieri Hebunyangabo Unyangabo Soldier Eliengera Mtolmo VIP Mitwala 2 Via Pitable Mitwala 3 na Mitwala 5 milioni 2 milioni 3 na milioni 5 Echenyui Chama chungulase 12 Eshumanchanjacha Tuha ale bad ticket Ukwasinjika na nesesa Unumukolisha Momo Pay Wihimate Star Chikumenga ngani 5 star isatu star nguma 2 musanji nguma mwenda hash iwana kwa mabirenderako uhandike a transaction ID ya ticket yao chama tekanibwa ne Tala Audio na Nyabawole Foundation ibani matikibwa ne Coca-Cola MSF Iriso Kofoka Centenary Bank DSTV Linkbus Sport TV Rich Hand Atlas Modo Kasese General Hardware.
Fort TV, ikara osemerirwe.
Explore an exceptional half-acre plot with a freehold title in the charming area of Onjara. Priced at 220 million Uganda shillings, this land is perfectly situated in a close-knit neighborhood near Boma and is just 2 kilometers from the vibrant Fort Portal tourism city. Nestled on a gently raised terrain, it offers a magnificent view that makes it a truly unique investment opportunity. Imagine building your dream home or a gateway in this scenic spot, enjoying the tranquility and the convenience of the city proximity. Secure your piece of Onjara's beautiful landscape today. Contact us today at 0774 322 273 or 0751 474 481. You can also visit our offices at Toro Mall first floor, room number L236.
Baj Property Link Uganda Limited, customers' need is our goal.
Welcome to a truly unique opportunity in the heart of the Greater Kawole district, home to an incredible 52 crater lakes. This extraordinary 15-acre property is cradled gently between 2 pristine crater lakes, offering a natural setting that's as rare as it's breathtaking. Imagine waking up each morning to panoramic views of majestic Raleigh Mountains and the lush expanses of Queen Elizabeth and Nachi Valley National Parks. This is more than just land. It's a canvas for your dreams, ideal for creating a boutique tourism retreat with a gentle terrain that slopes gracefully to the water's edge. This property offers direct lake access and an atmosphere of peace and seclusion. At 750 million Uganda shillings, it stands as a rare gem in one of the Uganda's most picturesque regions, blending
Fort TV, stay entertained.
We'll be back from that short break. We are still analyzing the NRMP LOU coalition in Toro sub-region. Oja kwa noto yegeitaho mwira bumeisa o hasimu producer nisa hotere namba yesimu egi namba abantu banasoko ambatera ture entekereza yabo hubomba kigambo NRM na PLOU kwetera neza kera kwa impact yona in Toro sub-region. Kayondo you are still submit.
Mbanjali issue ya corruption kuba ekizire muno kuba kizibu ubwire buno kandi abantu service delivery they are affected muno because of corruption kandi obwire norora batekereho many institutions to fight the will is there the president atekereho abantu n'abantu babaine babakwasire babaleta mukoti the will is there. So if this government kwa president ekisanja kino baraba abanya-Uganda tuseruya akaruba kakimongera emphasis tukiteke muno akurwanisa obulwenguzi nuko abantu basobole kutunga obuhereza
Can you ask you
indicate centers of calling ngudo bete ngudo tuzikoze but government centers indicate basindikire mbazi marwaro nusanga mbazi bagiremo bagitekere in private hospital bari mu gitunda. So those are the issues is tukwetaga kura muno batekaho esera kurora corruption yatero hamutwe nuko abantu basobole kutunga ubuhereza. Ikindi kiza ngo John kaguze ha radio zezimu abantu abamu bagamba government tine cheko lito bito tukwenda tukarora kwiha NRM government ija 1996 na saazimu kweli taro impinga hingi nza boss abo.
It's all about reading the facts and understanding.
We have kibato kwenda tubazeo we have the public university Mountains of the Moon University. It is on record now, it is a public
which receives 40 billion for financial year.
Yes, nizijana.
Kadizimi toro hiyo
nibakora yemirimo abana baitu abaro nibasoma kara buli umwana yamaraga kusoma kuja kwetekaniriza kugenda university omuzeira abanza haha aramtwarata Kampala hostel bitatu umwana aso kusoma na rugira na agenda na soma Mountains of the Moon. Leave alone public university yonga. How many universities do we have now in Toro region? We have around
actually we not mention Toro, the whole Toro region. Mention Fort Poto here.
Fort Poto home kan. Fort Poto on home.
MMU.
Yes.
UPU. Uganda Matters. Team University.
Yes.
Uganda they are near here at Stone Throw.
Divine
International University there.
Fields Medical.
Countrywide. Universities that zone is doing it on to Jamchukumi now.
Kayono, my question was
but 1986 it was only one university, Makerere University.
Kayono, my question is corruption before we go to other thing. PLU as a book said your gray hair of NRM. It means tumkwa okanamuno. As PLU, which strategy are you going to use under this coalition kwa ntumaswa kwa Murwani Sengus? President Museveni alingo kurwani sana kosa ofte upalum na bumbitu achali miro na hati.
Sazino, you can't ask me as PLU. Sazino, ask me as NRM because now I'm a member of NRM. PLU it is a pressure group. When we are talking
we are singing making up a coalition.
Coalition it is we are making a coalition. Kurora tuasera karuka president.
The coalition is not. I want us to be clear. The coalition is it all about you working together or just mobilizing for President Museveni? Then other things will come after.
No, we are working together as NRM. Kurora to winning this election. But to fight corruption, I'm telling you that PLU ne kora emirimo yokurora ne rwanisa ne advocating to fight corruption. Kandi kitubaire ntukora kurantu bazaye nsonge zimu ezikubasobere mu ihanga sente ezikubazibira mu ihanga ebintu kubakozera ku bintu ijanto bibaza. That is our role. But now if NRM takes over government, it is the role of NRM kurwanisa corruption ne take more efforts to fight corruption. And it is not only PLU who is here joining NRM. No, even we have DP, UPC, all those parties they are joining us.
Even soon you will see people joining us.
Yes, soon. Yes. You will see those people joining us because
they are seeing a visionary leader in NRM.
So echogama nguito kutoininga, it is not tigul musango tuguliki. It is by law, it is allowed. Even when you go to Kenya no sanga Ruto ekitebeche kino cha nengere nilichoke Ruto ekitebeche no sanga kina coalition yebitebenga musanjo
no kerao. So ekintu cha coalition tikirigama nkishaka kandi it is allowed. And two, Honorable Kayondo na my brother Kiza, corruption we must fight it from down here. Ngo baraba basindikire sente zo kole ngudo. Tanukwe. President Museveni is not coming to monitor the road. It's me, the local leader here, who is supposed to work effectively and deliver services to my people. Ngo baraba emibaze nebura mu irwaro there is an in charge. Who must be accountable. Ngo turatuleshere mibazi lemise kataraka. Tugire mibazi in 3 weeks embazi teriyo. What's wrong? Kibi to health center for. Turatuleshere mibazi in 2 days you say you have no Panadol. What's wrong? Now before we go far, can we solve our challenges here? Bindo rabantu misakayono ba comparinga engude za Kasese. Na Photo City.
Kanazona zikaziri
yes, they are right. They are right to compare. But can we look at the nitty-gritties? Kiki kikoletereza Photo City engude zayo utabanka Kasese. How effective are they using the funds of USMID? And the policy is, the more effective you are in using such a funds, the more money you receive. Now, can we first audit ourselves here? Commitment so there is a challenge there. The chairman wa party ya NRM, I cannot be myopic not to see that.
As we got calls.
Yes.
PLU and NRM, have you discussed anything like transition?
Transition is being discussed in the rooms that matter in this government. Not in corridors, not in public, not in studios like this. Because the transition itself is a very big statement that can either cause peace or death. You know about the statements, they don't know the heavy the statements are. Transiting from one government to another is not as simple as someone becoming an administrator of a WhatsApp group. It is something very sensitive. Yes, when we talk of that, you have seen DP coming on board, UPC is on board, now PLO is on board into NRM. Transition is already being discussed, but in the rooms that matter, we shall get to know what is discussed from those rooms. And it is not a discussion of everybody. It's a discussion of few individuals. And as a master, I want to say this, and on record, transition will take place in this country. And transition is automatic. And the transition does not mean moving power from NRM to another party. No. But having a new leadership within the same party. That is our target. The NRM will not go.
That one.
The NRM will leave.
Not in our plan.
It is not in our plan. The transition, we must hand over power now to FDC. It is impossible.
Even transition can be within.
Yes, transition can be within the what?
Are we not going into a monarchy system?
No,
we have talked
it is not a monarchy.
The party.
It is not a monarchy. Yeah. And so long as they're practicing democracy, people will choose their leaders. And that's what we are doing.
Power belongs to the people.
Power belongs to the people.
Of recent, Kayondo, we saw President Museveni well addressing the media, Lubowa, after his nomination. He said discussing transition is partisan. What does it really signify currently? Akagamba discussing transition is partisan when he was asked.
Yes.
NRM.
No, we are still strong and our party is still in power.
Yes. And we are now our task now is to campaign for president.
Yes. And so you can and discussing transition, it does not require to call a meeting from other parties. That's why you have SEC, you have NEC, you have all the structures of the party. Who should be the chairman of the party next? And in high percentage, the chairman of the party, in our ideology as NRM, the chairman of the party is the most likely to be the next president. That's why they're saying discussing transition is
partisan.
And even
it is the role of the party.
It's the role of the party.
NRM.
Yes. And we are just people don't know that NRM is almost starting the next 40 years. You leave alone the 40 years that we have spent in power. We are planning to start the next 40, and we don't want NRM to be like other parties.
Your agenda of 50 years.
Now you want to start the new next 40 years. and the 50 years will be part of that, don't mind. But what we want now, ngwabanya Uganda ikitukubasaba nikyao. Iyo Buhari butakozerwe kandi tukwetaga bikorwe. But leka tutera flashback turole nyuma, hanyuma habe nasana hata mbere tuli nasana hata. Montegerize, where you see in the past it was very hard for someone to express himself. But now Mr. Kiza no sobara kwizo no air okagamba the youth are neglected. May not mentioning when the PDM running currently at parish level. At parish level the youth have 30%.
Because of them, let me go to Kayondo.
YLP, Kayondo that you know very well, the youth level of the program, that the youth in one district, you find they are being demanded almost $1 billion shilling that went into youth.
I want to go to Kayondo.
Yes.
PLO is being led by the Chief of Defense Forces. At one time he said, this country cannot be led by a civilian. Was it a signal? Ihangalindu jaguma mungaro za wanyamahi up to when?
To me, power belongs to the people. Abantu omuntu bakuchwamu nuoko. Sazino tuliyo tujamukaruru.
We are going to make a decision.
We are going to make a decision. Ni omuntu ondio ni campaigning. Is not a civilian. Is not.
Are we going to give
abantu baramsima? I think the people will prove his point.
You know, Kayondo and Kiza, her ballot this year, her ballot next year to have Antomanan. They are those who are civilian. Like Baraka Munyago.
According
if people trust him and wins, they will declare him.
According to the patron of PLO,
we have different ideologies. His ideology is this country will never be led by a civilian. That is his thinking.
But when you are making this coalition,
yes,
did you discuss it? Or can we see NRM
now
fronting a flag bearer who is a civilian?
Mr. Kiza, with due respect, now we are not discussing about who is to lead the country, either a civilian or a uniformed person. We are discussing a coalition of campaigning for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and how to work together as PLOU and NRM. That discussion will come at another stage. And however, it is not our discussion to discuss. To say, Kato atalo mnyamahe na soko mbeli hangalin, Rundi Kayondo mnyamahe nwasemeriri. The all powers are in your hands, you the voters. Makaruru. Baitu, NRM will never fear to front uniform people to lead the party. For us, it is okay.
We know what it means.
Yes. But for Ugandans, they can make their decision. But as of now, we are saying, Yito Buturo had Museveni Akaruru, Kan Museveni Mumanyire Munyamahe, the first time in Nigeria Kaletu Mundu, and then we practice democracy, Tutahantu Mukoma. And hati izile, Rajakuja ballot paper, Abantu Makaruru, Kakua Bakamwima. And that's what we want to go and campaign. Otherwise, if it is automatic, we would do it. Say how it will wait because but we are saying we want 90% and we must go up to village level. You have seen him campaigning in the district per district. So it's not, we are not taking it for granted. Mwati kwa roho, no chairman wa party NRM, it's an automatic vote. We must convince Ugandans to vote President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Even yesterday, Nandala Mafabi was in my district.
Nandala Mafabi is in the region.
Yes.
He was in Karugutu. And one of the members of FDC, that is Mr. Ebweru, area member of parliament, Hawa Soroti, said you are going to protect your gains, individual gains, not as Abanya Uganda. In terms of education, the country is still limping. Abasomesa Abalumuka, I don't know whether they have gone back to school this Monday, had put there an order. In terms of living, Ugandans are struggling, but you are asking them to protect the gains.
Mr. Kiza, the word protecting the gain is a very wide word. Protecting the peace you have is part of the gains.
Yes, it is not an individual gain.
It's not an individual gain.
But what is the relevance of having peace and I fail to have something that can make me move to another day?
Mr. Kiza, in economics there are two terms. being innovative and creativity. Yes. People who are innovative and creative are not complaining. But people who think that they must think on their behalf, they are complaining. With due respect, the way how you are living, like today you have left your bed, you're here, and you believe you have come to work to earn a living. Are you getting me? So, and two, to like kutwarangu, the 47 million Ugandans will all be employed by the government. It is really hard. That's why the government thought it wise. We brought in PDM at a parish level. Ngo wikitinisa kiza kakuba utunga milioni M. Okagoraho bukoko bya mitwaro 50. Okabuteka muka. Okagoraho byukole bya mitwaro 50. Togenda kubura kitabu cyo kusomesha umwana. Togenda kubura senzo kwejanja bo. All those are the
because of them, I want to come to Kayondo. I'm coming to you, Kayondo.
Yes.
I'm on the issue of
uwe mugisha onanka nandela mafari. Naenda kutugambira wa president naja kuteka buli muntu we.
Misakayondo takagenzero kuona. Let us consider the words the new president is using to campaign. When you vote me, the whole country will always be on CNN because you have the most beautiful first lady. I getting me? Is that the manifesto that is going
I was bringing that
we are protecting
the gains. We want to live into a high middle income status.
You've been promising Ugandans that the middle income status for years.
Yes.
Utukarora Mr. Matia Kaseja in 2017, if I'm to recall very well. Now, then by 2020, all Ugandans will be able to earn 3.6 millions annually, out of which up to now actually made. Are we going to keep in promises?
Have you read our poverty statistics? We are moving on very well. And the poverty level is reducing in this country. And it is evidenced by standard of living in this country. I want you to go back to your home village where you were born and see the type of houses people are building. That alone indicates an improvement in the poverty levels. You know, development is not a one-man's show. And development cannot be attained individually. It is a combination. Do what you can, I do what I can, Kayondo does what he can, and then we move on. That is development.
Kayondo, a question.
Nienda ungambire nguntungira amahuli gange. Mu PDM wampaire. Ntungire nkoko. Zayaleka amahuli mbuziro wakatalo hogatunda. There we shall discuss. But you cannot complain when you have nothing to put on the market.
Tulumuihanga like in Toro region, as we discuss protecting the gains and so many other things. Our farmers are still selling matoke at 2,000, 4,000. The government has failed to work on the issue of agro-industrialization.
Mr. Kiza, I'm an economist, at least with 2 degrees in economics. The current status, I want us, after these studios, we move to Kabondeire. We look at the price of the matoke as of current. A good batch is not below 40,000. But how many farmers are ready to bring on the market? That should be the question. 2, industrialization goes with raw materials. How ready are we to sustain the supply of the matoke into an industry?
Kato, do you agree with the state minister for local government?
But
just a minute, Kayondo. Do you agree? Do you agree? Do you agree with the state minister for local government?
That is Honorable Victoria.
Honorable Victoria Rusoke, with the due respect.
Yes.
Who said we don't deserve an industrial park because we don't have the raw materials to put there?
No, there is what I call feasibility study when you are going to and location identification when you are going to start an industry. Nkakuba tandika industry bitoke hano Toro twina capacity yo supplyinga factory throughout what we call 360 non-stop terikuja kuemera mantegerize we need industrialization because it's part of development, and that's why here Kiembogo Datiki was earmarked for industrial park. So the studies are being taken of what type of industries can we have. But if we are to go into agro process industries, we are still lacking at the region.
Thank you.
But we can manufacture other things that can get the market, that the factories can employ our people, and then we move on. For example, I really believe if Hima factory was a factory of making juice, it would have closed. But because of the materials were detected a long time ago, it's still running because the materials are here.
Kayondo, in 2 minutes.
Yes.
Why should the youth also engage themselves in protecting gains here in Toro? Ensinganto nzokwetage tubaze mudakiki bitubumbe mumetekanize.
Ekyo kubanza kurora biki ebya government yenu yetukolire. Kandi kurora twalinda ebyo bikozebweho bikozebwe government, kandi kurora twayetaba mu kuongeraho ebisemeye kuba nibikoro. It is not by mistake we are supporting NRM. We know where we came from. Yes, even if we have challenges, we have ikizibu kibura lyemirimo. But ibura lyemirimo, the president tanuye ko mubembezo wa Kongo. Obwakuba akwire ba ministers. It is the role of our ministers to identify kusakira the youth. Harabana basomera abana bakugu who can work in other institutions as a man. But our ministers to identify even in other institutions like the kingdom. Kingdom na yamba mkurua neserura aba youth baitu hanu emirimo. Tuguri muno gwa president Museveni wenka.
Webale muno kayo.
Muno goiti tu.
Abo wire ni
murangu twasakira ekichoka cheitu abana bakatunga emirimo. Kanye nangomeze ke nimalira nacho. The youth. We are going to mobilize. Concerns zona, we are in touch with the youth around. Challenges zona tumaze kuzitunga zero. No muka no sanga you have challenges. Buno muko wawe bulikimu chono kisigira 100%.
Not so.
But you came to work add on. So ningira anti during this period tuja ku in touch nabo and tutugaye bizibyona tuja kumara abo. But we are going to solve most of them.
Kayonda, as a PLU youth coordinator, talk about the forthcoming event and how Abok then will tell us how NRM is ready for it.
We are yesterday to launching Girege kandi tuja kuba mobilizing district per district. We came on board, all of us. Itonka PLU, we have our coordinators in the districts. NRM are over district chairpersons and bulichiaro tugira abantu 33 kuruga LC1. So we are going to use that team kurwa to mobilizing nitwetaga tuanze tunge the first rally to GSM mobilization rally kuja kwetegekero rubingo rwa president wanaja kujana tukuja kufakasira karuru konka tukubantu muvingo kunturwa nebizibu ebiri biki ya government yatakoze biki tukwetaga so ngo tukubantu sagika nituweleka yes ntusagika beto aro kintu kikakoze.
And that's my thinking.
We are not saying to Israel no nto yetu yona tugamba tugende no ntuja kusagika yes but tuwe nsera karuru tuwe mobilize
and challenges
sangere challenge twasanga so nungire kintu jachukua kandi ntuja kubantu ntugaruka kumanyisa abantu omukoro akomukoro gulibe kwezi 2025
no kusabira kayono oragara kimwa abantu then tugenda mu aboki then tu
baitu ninsima muno management ya Fort TV nayo hakiki nikusima kiza abo kuthosting akwa tusasui na 10 mutuesere kurora nto abantu information kandi basima muno mwebale nabo bona abajumbire gukora toroito ntubasima kandi na Fourth Estate abanyamakuru abarengero kurora nimuteka information yetu netambura mwebale muno mutyo muno kumpuliriza tuja kumantugaruko mundu yoguye
ote muno Gilbert Kayondo habo kuija Abok, how are you prepared for the forthcoming election, or is there any special arrangement kabantu ba
We are in touch with Secretariat because after yesterday's launch, uyu mkagogo itu tukiranganizege, I received a call from Secretariat and I briefed my bosses there and they are very happy. Kandi bamenya ngo atakaruka agenda kutwanguhera ukasera. So we shall be totally in touch. Okoro mkogo nuguba successful. Habira koza vinatano. We are yet to find the venue. Yakumaisa abantu and who will be the chief guest. But we are more than ready. Our target is a mobilization. Lastly, to the youth.
To the people of Nyangaba.
To the people of Nyangaba.
Kibito, just in 1 minute, but here.
One in Basima, Habuksanga, Basaka, NRM. Do you know Nyangabu to answer signatures of president? I think they wanted like 100 signatures per district. We thought to Kasindaka signature to Arugum na Kasanjo Nevan from Nyangabu. What does it mean? Nyangabu is ready to support NRM. And we are in agreement. We are submitting, requesting the government as we are mobilizing to support the president. So Nbasavetia Kabnyangabu to Museum Sageka, our party, NRM, can Mukimani Bunyangabu is very key because it's a historical district. Government with Hantebe, Bunyangabu are very key. And we are in negotiation with the government to make sure that our pledges are fulfilled. As the president is coming this side, we expect the president in Nyangaba on 4th December. So we shall do all the necessary preparations. Thank
you, Muno Aboki. It was a pleasure having you and Kayondo. Free Talk is coming in next with Vivian. A very good morning.